angels, this is your girl Sim back with another episode of the Sim Squad. Hi! So you're aware that I've been thinking about redoing my shelves forever. I think I mention it in almost every video of mine that I'll fix it. So here's the shelf, kind of. I'll try to take a B-roll just to show you how the shelf looks like. It's a disaster. Shelves currently bending because I have stacked up too many perfumes in one shelf, and I need to distribute them properly. I need to put them in a way that it makes sense to me and to everybody. I've been getting a lot of comments like, how have you organized your shelf? And I always tell you guys, I have not, So I do have like Khadlaj, Latafa. This was supposed to be Paris Corner and another brand, and now it's just like I just started putting perfumes everywhere. And I have a mental memory of where I put my perfumes. Please excuse the noise, that's Marcus being very, very naughty. But now I have more or less lost interest in putting the perfumes where they're supposed to go, and I have just been putting them like anywhere and everywhere that I can think of. I'm going to reorganize everything, remove everything, and utilize each and every shelf to use it for perfumes and not displaying showpieces and books and stuff. So this is going to be like a dedicated perfume shelf, and the lower ones I was using it for storage of boxes and perfumes that I had to review, but also samples and things like that. Like I'll just clear everything out and just make it like a little bit more tidy, and then I will show you like the finished product. Hopefully I'll be able to do it in one day, in one shot, because I have to take out all these perfumes from the shelf. And I hope I don't come down with body pain or fibromyalgia or anything. Okay, let me not be negative. Let me start with a positive vibe. You can't see it, but I have like a table over here so that I don't have to put the perfumes down on the floor, because picking it up from the floor to the shelf, it's going to be a disaster. I'll also carry some cloth and everything to dust the perfumes while I'm at it. Why not? So should we start? Let's do it. Okay, so while I was doing this, I just realized that if I take out all the bottles from the shelf, how will I see the bottles? I'm sorry, guys, this is how ill-organized I am. I am just horribly pathetic when it comes to organization. Ali is usually the one who's pro at this. I should have actually waited for him to help me out. But I'm just gonna do it, and I'm already feeling hot and weird. So I'm gonna like increase the air conditioning. Okay, I'm thinking, okay? So how am I organizing the shelves? I have no idea. Okay, not via brand names, because that just does not make sense anymore. I'll need like multiple shelves for Khadlaj and Latafa because there are just too many perfumes. So I'm thinking like colors. Initially I thought maybe like fragrance families, but then I have too many perfumes that fall under the category of fruity and floral, and things like musk and wood, or florals and musk, So it'll be too confusing for me, and then even to find a perfume, I'll draw a mental map in my head eventually, but initially I need to remember which perfume is. I was thinking let's color do it, like color code it. Now I'm thinking like the top shelves. By the way, this shelf over here is Ali's shelf. There's only one shelf for him. So I'm gonna keep Ali's shelf as is, because that's his, like it's not that visible, and that's like a good height for him. I thought I'll give him the topmost shelf because he's really tall. He's like 6'1" or 6'2" or something, and for him it's easy to reach there. For me it's not, I'll need a ladder to climb up there. But that's not fair, right? Let me not give him that. So maybe I'll put the perfumes to be reviewed or something. Okay, let's go like one by one, and I think I'll figure it out. Whoa, okay. So I'm sure that I'll change my mind in between. I hope I don't. But I bought sticky notes because I know I will forget, okay? So the first one, I think I'll keep it as transparent bottles. So the transparent bottles will go here. And here I think we'll do black bottles because it'll look nice next to transparent. I'll keep it as black and gold because I don't think I have enough black or enough gold. Yeah. So this will be like black and gold, and then we'll figure it out as we go. I'm so terrible. Okay, but at least I know where to start. Now the thing is that usually at the back I keep like boxes that perfumes come in as a stand so that I can see what's behind. So I will use the Fakhar Latafa boxes and then I'll see if I can find some more. Okay, I'll find the boxes later. Oh wait, I had the stand over there. So I do have the stand. Let me just clean it. Okay, that's not happening. So I have like the Khadlaj, which are like golden. Let me start putting them. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm not doing a good job, okay? I know I'm not doing a very good job right now, but I'm trying and I'm regretting already starting this project because I'm just getting upset. I don't know why. I'm telling you, any change that happens in my life, it just starts frustrating me. And now I've put those perfumes and they're not sitting the way I want them to sit, but I'll figure it out.
A lot of boring math later.
Okay, I'm not too sure, but I think the black perfumes are a little overcommitted. There's too many of them.
One eternity later.
Guys, this was a terrible idea. I think I was happier when all my perfumes were a mess. It was so much easier, so much better. I didn't have to use my brain so much. My brain power is not that strong. So I have done a little bit. Let me, I was kind of trying to put like the browns and the bronzes and the darker metals up here. Black and gold here. Gold here. I mean transparent and gold here. Silver and white over here. I have so many pink perfumes, so pink actually formed an entire shelf along with the purples. And now I'm so confused because I can't use this shelf. You see, this is Ali's shelf. So I have one shelf now and I have so many perfumes here. And there are more perfumes down there which I have not opened yet. So I'm a bit like concerned now that I've made a mess. I still have like red perfume category, so I'm thinking that I'll do like red, blue and green over here. Or maybe yellow, red, green, blue. Let's do that actually. Well, it kind of works. Kind of, I mean, it's actually not looking that bad, although I thought I had more blue and green. I'm sure I do. There are a lot of them, but they're like miscellaneous, you know. Now there's an entire section that's miscellaneous. And I do have two more shelves. And I think I'm going to make that shelf on the top for oils. So my battery is dying, so I'm going to try and make the video without you guys. Without you guys being here, because I have like a mess down there. I just realized I have so many more pink perfumes that I completely ignored for some reason. And I just realized I've not opened many of the boxes, and those perfumes are also there. So I know I need to shuffle it around a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to record everything and then film it for you guys nicely. You did kind of see the process, right? And the whole point was to share the process with you guys. Like for example, you know, there are pink perfumes like this one, There's this La Nuit Tresor that's supposed to go in the same category. So there are a few of them. The Chanel, you know, there are quite a few pink ones. The Pure Poison, although it's a very tiny one, I think I'm gonna put it over there. The tiny ones with the oil. The thing is that I don't utilize these top shelves, you know. So, and it's difficult to access. So maybe I'm gonna keep some decor pieces at the back, or the perfumes I don't use that often at the back, and then keep the ones I still use sometimes in the front. I don't know, let's see. Or maybe the ones I need to declutter. Actually no, those are going to go completely at the bottom. Okay, so anyhow, I'm going to organize it properly and I'm going to record it right at the end.
Much later.
So guys, I've done it. I've finally done it. Well, that's a lie. I have not. Okay, so I have not finished the whole thing. I tried my best, but with the brain power I have today, this is all I can do. So I have arranged top shelf, that's oils, which I still have some in my drawers, which I'll keep once it's ready. Then I have random perfume. So I can pick it up from here, but I cannot pick up stuff from the back. So I'll probably put the perfumes I don't use that often, or occasion perfumes at the back. Or the perfumes I don't like, or they're kept for maceration, you know, they'll go at the back. Here's where it's organized. So you have your golden and transparent bottles. Then you have your solid gold and blacks. Then you have your pink and purple. Then you have your rainbow, your yellow, orange, red, green, blue. Alice perfumes over here. And then at the bottom I have very random perfumes. Okay, so there's one shelf which is this one, which is Western perfumes. But I know I've put some Western perfumes here and there, you know. But I have some more, I'll put them over there. And then I have like random perfumes, which I don't use too often, but I do like sometimes feel like wearing them. So I've kept them there. I try to color code them so that it doesn't look too ugly. I will color code Ali's perfume area as well, but he doesn't like his things being touched, so I will let him do it. I don't think I'll be doing this ever again. I thought it'll be very easy. I thought I'll keep a table, you know, I'll be comfortable, I don't have to bend down. The good part is I cleaned all my perfumes, more or less, but the table is not that big, so my initial plan of taking out all the perfumes, making clusters and everything did not work out. But I'm glad the way I did it was fine. To actually empty one shelf and put all the perfumes that I think are relevant on that, and then empty the second shelf, and you know, so on and so forth. So this is okay, but it's not okay to do it all the time. But it makes the most sense that every time I get a new perfume, I know which shelf to put it on. Plus, every time I'm decluttering, I can actually take the perfume out. I'm taking it slow with declutter, so I don't know if I'm going to make declutters anymore. I might make perfumes I don't use that often anymore, kind of a thing. Because declutters, I've realized that sometimes people do ask me to do comparisons and stuff. One of you did tell me that just take vials, you know, and keep it in atomizers and stuff. But then I just thought, you know what, I just sell my perfumes for peanuts, you know, so might as well just keep them. But I'll need a shelf very soon, a third shelf very soon if this continues, right? So anyhow, I'm going to try my best to maintain my collection in a clean, nice way so it doesn't bother you guys. I think for me also it's easier to know where which perfume is, and my mental map will form, like within a couple of days I'll know exactly which perfume is kept where, so that's not an issue for me at all. But it just visually looks a little bit better now, and now in my head I'm feeling maybe it should have been like white, black, all the golds on one shelf, like on one row, and then all the colors on one, because you know with this Ali shelf is like the problem. If that wasn't there, I could have changed it in a different way. Anyhow, let me not crib about him, miskin, having just one shelf and me taking up the rest of it. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was very different from what I make usually, but I just thought this was long due, and it's the weekend and I thought let me just film this because I was cleaning the house anyways, and I thought this is a good opportunity to do this and film it and finally not have to mention in all my videos again and again that I'll do it soon. That's it for today, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.